YouTube. What's up, YouTube? How we doing today, bro? We back again for another video. You already know why we here. Whenever I say we back again for another video, it's usually the next day. Cause like I'm pretty much in here every day. I'm in here 6 days a week. And the only day that I don't come to the gym is on Saturdays, and that's because I work on Saturday and the gym closes early. So by the time I get off work, I don't be having time to come here. Cause then the gym closes at 7 on Saturdays. I get off work at 5:30. Take me an hour, take me about 30 minutes to get home. By the time I get home, get dressed and come here, the gym is gonna close in like 15 minutes. So like there's no point. So I take Saturdays off by just circumstances, not even by choice for real. So like it's probably good for me to have at least one day off, but I would be here 7 days a week if I didn't have that little thing of like Saturday, my gym closing early. So nevertheless, we're in here again. You already know this is literally the next day. It's Thursday, April 10th, I believe. And then we're doing shoulders today. I'm gonna keep it nice, light, easy, simple. Shoulder day, the only hard workout for real is usually the first workout because I do my compound movement first, which is the shoulder press. I usually either do dumbbells or I could do the machine. I've done dumbbells for like the last 2 or 3 shoulder days. So today, I'm gonna switch something up and do a different variation of shoulder press, which is the machine, plate loaded. And because I don't really feel like stabilizing myself. You know, when you work with dumbbells, you gotta stabilize your body because like, you know, it's free weights. But in the machine, it kind of keeps you in place. You just kind of target the muscle you're intended to, and you don't really have to really think about it too much or do too much. So that's what we're going for today. Let's kind of have a nice chill day ahead of us. We're gonna start off with shoulder press, then do a superset, elbow raises with lateral raises with dumbbells, and then go over to the cables and literally do rear delt flies cables and lateral raises cables and then go home. So like 5 exercises, low-key 4, because 2 of them are a superset. So however you want to count it, that's how you're going to count it. But we're starting off with the Nautilus, one of my favorite machines in here. They make also my favorite chest press machine, same brand Nautilus, but this is their shoulder press variation, plate loaded. So we're going to start off with 1 plate on each side and then warm up with that, then warm up again with 2 plates on each side. And then finally add on 3 plates, 3 45-pound plates on each side, and that's going to be our working weight. No rep range in mind. Do that for 3 sets. Wherever reps we get for the first set is going to dictate how many reps we do for the other 2 sets. So I don't quit. I don't come in here with an idea in mind or I'm trying to get 10 reps or 8 reps or whatever. I literally just come in here, do my first set, and then depending on how my body's feeling, how strong I'm feeling, how many reps I knock out on the first set, then that's going to dictate how many reps I do for the other 2 sets. For me personally, I don't like to write down how many reps I do every day for every exercise. It makes it feel too much of a homework for me, and I don't want to do that. The gym should be fun. And I want to come in here with a notebook and fucking writing shit down. Like whatever reps I hit that day, what reps I hit that day. It changes every week, depending on how much sleep I get, how well rested I am, how much strength I got. So I'm not about to be coming in here like having a notebook, jotting down everything that I do. No, that's gonna make it feel like homework for me. Like I don't want it to feel like that. It should be fun. So whatever we get. As long as we know we're pushing the failure and we're doing what we're supposed to do. So enough talking. Let's get into this workout. Starting off with a 45 on each side. Let's knock this warm-up weight out and then get to moving. I literally have no music playing right now, so we're just going to listen to the sound of the gentle gym hum / noise, I guess. But we're going to figure out what song we listen to today after we knock out these warm-up sets. So let's go. Just be very deliberate in your warm-ups, like I always tell people. Don't just fool around with it, because you're supposed to treat it as if it's your working sets, you know? Create good habits. Just be nice and slow in the eccentric, 3 to 5 seconds. And then nice tempo up, but then slow that tempo down. Like I always say, I don't let gravity win. Gravity is your biggest enemy when you're trying to get gains. So always gotta kick gravity's butt. Let's go. Nice, slow control. We'll do a couple more here with this weight and then add a plate on each side. Let's go. Whew. Hope you're having a good day though. Let me know, man. Let me know in the comments. How's your day going, man? Talk to me. I'm having a pretty alright day. You know, usually when I come in here, 4 out of the 6 days that I come in here, I'm coming from work. So like, it's either gonna be good or bad, but like, I never really know for real until I start doing it. But like, you know, it's gonna be, yo, what's good, baby? How you doing? Well, how was you? The same, bro. What? Yeah. It's literally my name. Let me show you. I started posting like a few weeks ago. I appreciate you, bro.
Nah, I've seen the journey, bro.
Yeah, we just starting, bro. Literally started like, I posted my first video like mid-February. So like a month and a half in. probably. So like, it's been going smooth though.
You been posting this on YouTube or like?
Yeah, just YouTube. Yeah, I did make TikTok and stuff like that, but it's hard to like post on that shit every day.
Yeah, bro. That's
Yeah, that shit hard, bro. Cause you gotta keep making something every day. I'm like, I'm
you
gonna.
need to make like 3 a day.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on the For You page.
Yeah, but that shit too much work. But right now I'm just gonna stick with YouTube. But over time, probably won't get into it. But I'm just trying to stay more consistent on making longer videos. So we working on it though. Yeah, appreciate y'all, yo.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that, man. They show love and support. People supporting out here, big dog. I love it. Let's go. 245s on each side. Make it smooth, make it look good. Make it look like butter, baby. Let's go. Lightweight, baby. Woo. Let's go. We have working weights up next. Put a 45 on the side. And then knock it out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So this is gonna be our working weight. I literally have 3 plates on each side. We want to try to do as many reps as we can on the first part, and then usually depends on how many reps I do. That's gonna dictate how many reps I'm gonna try to do for my next 2 sets. So if I do like 10 reps for my first one, then I'm gonna try to do usually it's anywhere between 8 to 10. I just account for rep drop-offs as we go. The heavier the weight that I'm doing, the more likely I'm gonna drop off a rep per set. So like if I start off with 10, next set I'm most likely gonna drop down to 9, depending on how much rest time I have. Because I don't give myself too much of a rest time, usually about 2 minutes. Sometimes I don't have enough energy to get back to 10, but my failure is gonna be 9. So I kind of pre-exhausted myself, but that's what happens over time during a workout anyway. So like my rep range will drop off by 1 rep per set. And because I know I have 2 more sets after that first one, I'm gonna subtract 2 reps, 1 for each set, and then make a rep range from the far end on the low end to the high end. So it's gonna be guessing that my low end might be 8. If I started at 10, then my rep range is gonna be 8 to 10. If I get anywhere between that 8 to 10 range, then your boy is happy. We straight, bro. We straight. So I like to tell people when you're new to the gym, you don't have to be coming in here writing everything now. You don't have to be coming in here having everything on a notebook and like just trying to match every single rep every single day. Like, yeah, you don't have to come in here writing everything down, or just have like, or coming in here and be like, oh, I got to do 6 sets, just 6 reps today because I did 6 reps last week. It don't work like that, bro. I'm telling you, your body is different every single day. Some days you get more weight, some days you get more food, some days you have more energy, some days you have less energy, some days you have more strength, some days you feel a little weaker, some days you feel lethargic, some days you feel energetic. You feel me? So like, well, because you're going to set yourself up for failure if you keep tracking every single day. Because one day you don't reach that marker that you have set for yourself, you're going to feel bad about it. You're going to be like, damn, what the fuck did I do? Like, just be like, go day by day. So if you feel like you have energy, then just do it for that day. If you feel like you got energy the next day after that, or you have less energy, then don't go about it and do it the other day after that. So like, don't even like bother yourself with like stuff like that. Okay. So we got 8. That's our first set. We're gonna do probably like like I said, like a 2 rep drop hold. So if I got 8 for my first one, I'm gonna guess I'm gonna do 7 for my second one, and then 6 for my third one. So then my rep range is gonna be 6 to 8. So if I get anywhere in between that for my next 2 sets, I'm gonna be happy. I'm not even gonna be tripping about it. So That's how I quit my rep range. If I would have got 10 on that one, then it would have been 8 to 10. But I got 8. So it is what it is. 2 more sets. Get anywhere between 6 to 8. Failure, of course. If we get to 6, we feel like we still got energy. We want to push to 7, push to 8, etc., etc. But if not, then we want to stop to at least 6. And then I'm going to do a double drop set on the last one. I'm going to do from 2 plates. I'm going to go from 3 plates to 2 plates and from 2 to 1.5. So that's literally it. And once we get that, then we pretty much straight. Let's take a little breather, probably like a minute, minute and a half, and then knock out our next 2 sets. Okay. Okay. We got 7. Right on cue. Remember I told you I got 8 the first one. I'm most likely gonna get 7 the second one. I got 1 more. Yeah. So pretty much, like I said, for heavy compounds like this, usually when you do, I usually have a 1 rep drop off per set because I just know my body. I know how my body responds to heavy compound movements. There's usually a 1 rep drop off. For like, I know for like when I do like incline dumbbell or shoulder press or like, seated chest press, like I just know if it's a heavy compound, I'm most likely gonna have a 1 rep drop off because I take like 2 to 3 minutes for my break. If I were to take like maybe 10 minutes, maybe I could somehow muster up to match all the reps for every set. Or if I save a rep on the first set, but it just depends on like how I'm feeling that day. I just know, but like feel of it, I usually have a 1 rep drop off. So then that helps me create my rep ranges. So then I have an idea of what I should be aiming for every set rather than coming in here with a set number of reps per set that I need to be doing. And if I don't hit it, then my whole day is fucking ruined. Like that's how my mind works. Like shit like that fuck up my whole day. So like I'd rather just not set myself up for failure and just knock it out as I go and go day by day. Yeah, 1 more set. 3 plates on each side, knock it out. And then do my double drop after that. So let's just keep it going, bro. By the way, I don't know if any of y'all like NBA fans, basketball fans, but did y'all see that Luka game against the Mavs? Like his first game. I think that was the first game against the Mavs ever since he got traded. That boy was going stupid. Was he crying in the beginning? I didn't watch the pregame or like I just watched literally as the game started. That's when I started watching. But like I seen a little screenshot or whatever, or like like a pic of him like circulating on YouTube or like him like in tears. Was that to did they make a tribute video? Did they made a tribute video for that dude and like after they just traded him literally like 4 weeks ago or however long it was literally a couple months ago. I would be sick. I would be sick to my stomach. Like, don't disrespect me like that. How y'all gonna trade me and make a tribute video that fast? I'm like, fuck out my face. That's why he dropped like 40 something on their head. I would be sick to my stomach, bro. How them Canadians be saying sick to my stomach, fam? That shit funny as hell. But, nevertheless, it's all business, bro. So let's hit it 1 more set and then get up out of here. One more. I wanted that 7th one. I did. I'm not gonna hold you, but first drop, we have 10 on each side. I'm gonna take off a 45 on each side. Take a 10-second break. Try to get 5 reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Last drop. Pick up 45. Then put 25. So you have 1.5 on each side. and try to get another 5 reps after the 10-second break. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, on to the next workout. We have our superset. Basically, you have 30-pound dumbbells, and we're going to do a superset of lateral raises with elbow raises. If you've been watching the channel, you know I love these for shoulder day. The shoulder burn you get is actually insane. But ain't no better way to tell you about it than to show you what I'm talking about. Because, like, my entire shoulder, front, side, and rear delt, surprisingly, get burnt in this workout. Literally. Like, just imagine my shoulder caps just on flame, like just on fire. Literally, imagine my shoulder, like my shoulder caps, or my whole delt, like a ball of fire just right here on some shit. I'm telling y'all, like, like the amount of pain it causes me is actually insane. Cause like a good friend of mine said this. I mentioned this in the video yesterday, but he says I be looking for the pain, and that's a whole fact. Cause I look for the pain. I don't let the pain come to me. I look for that shit. And this is a perfect example of me looking for the pain, cause it hurts so bad, and I don't want to do it so bad, but I'm looking for it. Like I want to do it. That's how bad it hurts. You just gotta keep going, bro. You gotta fight through that pain. You just keep fighting, especially when you get to the second part of the superset. So I do laterals first, and that's pretty easy. Not easy, figuratively speaking, compared to the elbow raises that I do second. It is easier, but in grand scheme of things, it's really not easy. But once I get to them elbow raises, boy, when I get to them elbow raises, it's a whole different story. Like I can't even begin to explain to you how that shit feels. Nevertheless, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what I'm talking about, and we're gonna get crazy. We're gonna get active. Actually, let's get to it. Whew. I'm already dreading the pain. Like I could feel it. I could feel it. I could feel it. And like I put my boy through a whole arm workout and then a second part of a leg workout the next day. That boy has been dodging me ever since. And he worked here. He's a trainer here, and I have not seen him since then. That boy been dodging me. I'm telling you. People don't be trying to work out with me because I be putting them through pain. I make them find pain. People be trying to come to the gym and be like, oh, I'm about to get painful. I'm like, are you though? Are you willing to look for it, or are you just gonna wait for it to come to you? Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about? I gotta sneeze. Your nose ever itch and I feel like you're about to sneeze, but you don't? You gotta fight back. You ever fall to sneeze? Oh my God, that's what I just did. And you really gotta just counteract it and just do everything to distract yourself from the feeling of sneezing. I just went off on a whole tangent. Let's get to these elbow raises and lateral raises and painfulness.
That might be close to Jake. No. Gotta go to face 13. Big one. No, badass. You can. I got respect.
5 more seconds. Two more. Pause reps. Here we go. If y'all want to start doing pause reps for like more of your accessory type movements, I recommend it because like that's another way of keeping yourself in hypertrophic state while not having to like, you know, wait till you get to the next day. You feel me? So like in terms of like basically the same reasoning while I do drop sets, you can do pause reps, which basically, but pause reps are very limiting in what workouts you can apply them to. They don't really work for compound movements. For heavy compound movements, you can't really do a pause rep. Like for example, if you have like, let's say 225, you can go to failure for 6 reps, right? Once you get to rep number 6 and you fought to get it all the way up there, you can pause for 2 seconds and bring that weight back down. It's not going up again. But like, if you're doing like fucking lateral raises with dumbbells and you reach absolute failure, you can't go up high if you want anymore, just drop it down, wait for like 2 to 3 seconds, and then you could crank out another rep. You just keep doing pause reps, take like, catch your breath for like 1 or 2, like 2 to 3 seconds, and then go again, right? So they work best for accessory movements. We're using like light dumbbells or like machines where you're not going heavy on clips. Kind of like if you're doing like cable laterals or cable rear delt flies or, you know, something light, like a light cable movement. But if you're going heavy, that's when pause reps don't really benefit you like that because there's no way you're about to barbell squat 315 like I'd be doing. And then you reach absolute failure where you fought to get that weight up and then think you're going to pause for like 3 to 5 seconds and then go back down and come up again. That's not happening. Like heavy compounds, pause reps don't really work like that, but it's very beneficial if you do them for like light accessory type movements. They're golden. So you can just incorporate one style of workouts. For me, I incorporate supersets, drop sets, pause reps, like anything that I feel like is beneficial for that specific workout, I'm gonna do it. Drop sets being the one I do the most, obviously, but every now and then I throw in pause reps, every now and then I throw in supersets, depending on the workout. For me, so like, don't be afraid to like mixing your workouts with different variations, different styles, because they all like it doesn't hurt to, you know, diversify your portfolio, as some would say. So just do whatever is best. Like that feels the best for you, where you feel like you're getting the most pump out of your muscles, and then just keep it rocking and rolling. If something works for you, don't change it up right away, bro. Just because you feel like you're bored or whatever, or you want to keep your muscles up, like, you know, as long as you're making progress in it, you can keep doing it for months on end. You don't have to switch it every couple of weeks. Just like, you know, listen to your body. If it feels good, if you're getting a pump you need for it, just keep going. For me, this superset right here with the lateral raises and the elbow raises, I feel a fucking pump every single time I do it, and I've been doing them for a year straight. I've never taken them out of my shoulder day arsenal. And it's because I still feel a great pump. I still can't even do them on like until perfection, like, because I keep progressively overloading. I started doing them with 20s, then I went to 25s, now I'm doing them with 30s. Very soon we're doing them with 35. So like, I'm progressively overloading them, which keeps that new feeling, and then I keep getting a pump every single time I do it. It never gets dry, and I've been doing it for like a year and a half now. So like, if you have a workout that really works for you, don't just throw it away. Just keep doing it until you master it, and just keep overloading it. You keep adding more weight to that motherfucker, I'm telling you. That's the best way to do it. So let's just take a little rest and do our last set right here, and then move on to cables, because we have The last two workouts were about the cable section, rear delt flies, and then our lateral raises with the cables, and then we're pretty much done for today. And we're going our separate ways, bro. Y'all gonna see me the next day. As far as I know, though, I'm gonna move this camera for y'all. I got a different angle. I'm gonna keep it going. Let's go. Next up, we have our rear delt flies. I used to do these on the peg deck machine, but there's only one peg deck machine in the gym. And what does that mean, guys? That means everyone is on it because everyone likes doing chest fly for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is. There's only one of those, and every day there's someone on it. So we improvised. We started doing them on the cables because no one is on the cables, and we have 6 cables to work with, so there's a lot of options left over. And by having cables, I could either do them with both arms and take up 2 cables, or doing one arm and use up one cable and not be addicted. I choose not to be addicted. I'm a nice guy, you know? So we're gonna do cable, rear delt flies, one arm at a time. Start with your weak arm and then max your reps with your strong arm because you don't want to do more reps on one arm than the other. Otherwise, you're gonna go unevenly. Don't do that to yourself. I'm telling you. So let's get to it. Turn on music on. You gotta go slow and controlled. Brace yourself against the machine and get busy. Mm. Ah. Other arm. As you'll notice, I do a single drop set after each set. That means more gains. So switch arms. Then we do a drop set. So basically with these, we do a drop set every single set, and then we do a double drop for the third set. Let's keep going on. Yeah, 5 more reps with the new weight. Here we go. We're gonna do that for 2 more sets. Third set is gonna be a double drop set. You keep it rolling, man. Hope y'all paying attention, man. So by that time of the workout, my energy is definitely dropping because we getting fatigued. But I'm gonna still keep it good for y'all, man. Still keep it good for y'all. Lateral raise after this with cables. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling some type of way because this shit about to hurt. But we're gonna get it done though. Hope you're having a good day. Let me know in the comments how y'all did going. What y'all do today? Y'all go to school? I go to class? Y'all go to work? I just stay in the crib? It is Thursday, so it could be anything. So y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all feeling today, man. I'm feeling pumped. That's what I'm feeling. The pump is pumping. I was talking with my boy. He was saying like I should start doing like pump checks at the end of the videos. I have been thinking about it, but there's nowhere good to pose in the gym because there's like bad lighting everywhere. There's always packed. There's not a good place to really focus up and do it. Like I'm trying my best to really add a little bit more content in the videos for y'all. But still a work in progress. It's still only 2 months in, so we're trying our best. But I'm not rushing it by any means. I'm just trying to get that grind going for me. All right, guys. We're on to our last and final workout. Lateral raises with the cables. I know it might be overkill to do two lateral movements, one with cables, one with dumbbells, but I feel like two is not that bad. Especially because like they are the same workout kind of, but the areas of tension are a little bit differently because literally with the dumbbells you go up and then that squeeze at the top is usually the hardest, and for me personally I fight that gravity on the way down to make it even harder myself. Most people just kind of let it drop. For cables it keeps that constant tension even on the way up and on the way down for me, so it's less about using momentum or gravity or whatever. It's all about just tension through the entire movement. So it's good to have both. So just it's a little bit good, like a good mixture of both. So why not? Fuck y'all if y'all judging me. But sure, I love y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that. My fault. My fault. My fault. Okay, my fault. Let's get it though. I'm gonna start off. You already know left arm and then continue right arm. Ain't not much to it. Let's go, guys. You already know. Single drop set for every single set, except for the 30 where we do two drop sets. Let's go. Need 5 more reps. Ooh. Oh my god, that hurts so bad. That shit feels like it's 1,000 pounds. Let's go though. We need 8 reps and then 5 for the drop. Yeah, YouTube. I work out a spin like that. Is my mic on? I think my mic is on. The blue light is on, so I hope it's on. If not, then I'm gonna just wave and put a little note on the screen. But we're just saying our goodbyes. We finished our shoulder workout. I knocked down my shoulder workout to basically 4 workouts in a sense, where I do just shoulder press, a superset of elbow raises and lateral raises, and then to come over to cables and we do rear delt flies and then lateral raises again, but on cables instead of dumbbells, right? So I kind of been doing this. If you guys notice, I've been kind of doing this for pretty much all my days leading up to my cut. Oh, and it's also leading up to when I switched my workout routine around. It's been about 4 to 5 months since I've been on my previous routine. So like as these weeks are coming on, I'm whittling away my workout, making them shorter, adding stuff in, taking stuff out. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. So just bear with me. We're still going to figure out what we're about to do, because when we're cutting, we're going to be in a deficit, so we might not be able to go as heavy as we used to, or be able to do the same type of workouts that we used to. We might have to switch it up to be more biased towards people who want to cut or people trying to lose weight, because obviously mass moves mass. Physics is still a thing regardless of how long you've been in the gym. The bigger you are, the more weight you can move. Just like in terms of just physics, that's how physics works. The laws of thermodynamics is in terms of like how you lose weight, calories in, calories out. That's the law of thermodynamics, and physics is mass moves mass. So the bigger you are, the more weight you can move. So which indirectly means, not indirectly, but which directly means the less you are, the less you can move. So like I gotta figure out a way to adjust my workout set leading up to my cut starting May 1st official. No matter what goes on, we're gonna start it on the first week of May. So that's already set in stone. I'm gonna do like a physique before and after video. I bought a little tripod for my crib so I could have like my camera set up in the house and then do like a little physique update, show y'all a couple different poses, see how the physique is looking before we go into our cut. As of right now, I'm around 228, between 228 to 230. I'm fluctuating in between there. I'm aiming for a 10 to 15 pound cut, for the cut. So by the end of the cut, I should be around 220 to 215 or 215 to 220. I'm not sure if I want to dip below 220 as of right now, but right now I'm ideally 10 pounds where I'm at. So about a pound in like a quarter a week. Over 8 weeks, that should equal to about 10 pounds. So I want to go from 230 to 220. If I don't like how I look at 220, I might extend the cut for another couple of weeks, try to get down to 215, but I want to stay at 220 for the most part. But we're going to see though, because this is my first ever cut. So I don't know how I'm going to look at whatever weight I'm aiming for. As of right now, I'm 230 with abs. So that's a pretty good sign, and striations on my shoulders. So I feel pretty good about it. I'm not really tripping about that, I should say. So, I'm optimistic that we're going to come out with a pretty good physique, especially after doing like a bulk size maintain phase for a year and a half, and then going into my first ever cut. I want to see how the physique is looking when we're going lighter on weight. So should be fun. Other than that, I just want to say my goodbyes. Hope you had a good day. Hope you enjoyed the workout. We're going to be back here tomorrow. Our last day of workout week, because my 6-day split is tomorrow, which is Friday, and we have chest. That should be fun. I'm going to decide what I'm going to do for my first exercise. I don't know if I'm going to do dumbbell incline or Smith machine again like I did on Sunday, this past Sunday, but we're going to see when we get in there. I don't want to decide right now. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. And then you go check out my other channel. I've featured on this channel where I do reactions and stuff like that to different trailers, videos on the way, more videos on the way, probably movies, music, TV shows at some point. So if you're interested in something like that, go check it out. Drop a boy, subscribe, and then show me you love me, bro. Come on, don't be like that. I thought we was cool, bro. But other than that, have a good night, guys. You want to be back here tomorrow? Chess. Let's go. Everybody love chess day.